Hi everyone, my name is Jody Daniels and I am the Assistant Executive Director and a Certified Senior Advisor from Chestnut Knoll Personal Care, Memory Care in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. All of us who work spend a huge amount of time at our site, at our work site, or thinking about our job. Many hours each week, 37 or 38, 40, even more. What's really important is that those hours are spent in work that is satisfying, in work that provides personal satisfaction. This show today is to talk about how to have a job that is rewarding. We're going to be talking with two team members from Chestnut Knoll and hearing their stories of how they came to work in care and services for older adults. We recognize there are many opportunities from retail to restaurants to anything you can think of. The help wanted signs are everywhere. But it's more than about a job. It's about making a difference in people's lives. And who better to tell you than people who are doing that every single day? So I'm really excited and pleased to have with me today Kyle Kraus.
Hello everybody.
Kyle.
Hi.
And Sage Villa.
Hi.
So Kyle and Sage, thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate it. I wanted you both to tell your stories individually about your backgrounds, how you came to the work you're doing at Chestnut Knoll, and what it means to you, why it's different. I know that each of you have some experience in different fields, not healthcare, and how it came to be that you find this something you are rewarded by and want to stick with. Kyle, can you tell us about your story? I know you started out young, even in your family, with a love for older adults.
Absolutely. I had a grandma very close with. She lived with us, and she was suffering from dementia. And from a young age, I started to learn about it. And then as I grew older, I worked in retail. I worked in restaurants, and then I finally took the leap to work at a home. And it was where I should be, and it was very rewarding. It's where I should be, and I love it.
Great.
Yes.
Sage, tell us a little bit about how you came to working at Chestnut Knoll.
So I started in retail as well. I worked there, and I honestly, it was a job, wasn't my favorite. So when I left there, Chestnut Knoll was hiring, so I took the leap and applied there. But I actually started as a receptionist at the front desk.
How old were you when you started with us?
17.
17. So,
yeah, I was still in high school.
So you were one of those opportunities we have in the kitchen and front desk and places where people in high school can start working with older adults and still not have a high school diploma.
Yeah, so I was part-time at the front desk doing the receptionist position, and then I would just kind of observe up there and see the caregiving side, and I thought, hey, I want to give that a try. It might be something I would enjoy. So once I graduated, got my diploma, I inquired about being a caregiver. So then I jumped on the floor and was helping with the caregiving aspect of it.
I have to laugh always when we talk about our terms. So jumping on the floor means to get working with the nursing department is what it means.
Yes, being the care assistant, working hands-on with the residents.
That's right. So you made relationships with the residents at the front desk as well.
I did. They would come up, and talk to you. They love to tell stories, get to know you, talk to you, see who's working there. So I started talking to them when I was up there, and then with the hands-on care with them, you build even stronger relationships with them.
And that was something that you were finding rewarding and looking forward to.
Absolutely. I have learned so much from the residents, more than anyone. They've taught me life lessons, given life advice, make you laugh on a down day. So the residents are what we're there for.
Absolutely. Kyle, how about you? You began in what position at Chestnut Knoll?
Chestnut Knoll, I began as a caretaker.
Okay.
And I moved my way up to med tech, and then I moved my way to supervisor.
Great.
So great opportunities.
Oh, good.
So
tell me, how do you do that? Is it just a matter of putting in your time and then you just get a new job? Are you trained, or how does it work to get promotions?
Well, I think you have to have the drive. You have to be a hard worker. You get trained for it, but I think it's a thing that people see in you and your effort, like that you put towards it. You know?
That's absolutely true, and both of you sure have it in you to give the loving care that the residents deserve. I think sometimes people really hesitate. Let's go back to training for a minute. I think people might hesitate to make a change because they're concerned that they've never done it before. I know we have staff who have had factory jobs and factories have closed or have had other jobs. Tell us about the training.
So I was one that I was hesitant to become a caregiver. I didn't know if I would be able to do the hands-on care that the residents needed. So I was hesitant, but with the training that you get hands-on, you're not just thrown into it. They train you and give you the skills that you need. You don't have to come in knowing anything. You just have to have the heart and the will to want to help someone, and the skills themselves just come naturally once you get into it.
So caregiving, the reality is caregiving is a job that's involved with helping people take care of whatever their needs are. So it may be as simple as making sure they have their medications as a med tech. That's very important, but it's more handing pills and keeping track that way, or it may be providing, as you said, hands-on care, which means assisting people using the bathroom, assisting people showering, getting up out of bed, all of those things. Some people may find that overwhelming. As you have the relationships with the residents, how does that go into the whole scheme of the job, so to speak?
I personally don't even think about the care part. Like, you're doing it and it's natural, and you just get the feeling of you're helping someone that needs you. You're not really thinking about what you're doing. Like, it's not, oh, I'm just giving someone a shower. You're helping someone and you're having conversations with them, and you make it as natural and easy as you can so that they don't feel like, oh, this person's giving me a shower. So does that kind of answer your question?
It does. It does. It becomes more about the relationship, and the tasks become more natural.
Yeah, it's not like a task. You're not checking tasks off a list. You're helping someone get through their day, but they become like your grandmother, your aunt, like someone in your family. So it's not the task, it's the relationship that you're building.
Chestnut Knoll is all about relationships. It's all about the 112 residents we serve. 52 of those residents need the security of a memory care neighborhood. How do you know how to work with people who have dementia-related illness or problems with their memory which may impact their communication? How does communication work in this job, and how have you grown in that over the years, if at all?
I feel like it's something that you learn every day, how to deal with that, and they do trainings. I just don't know for that, but it's a thing. You get to know each person individually, and you know what their likes are, dislikes, and it becomes something that it's natural to you. And you walk in there, it's like that.
Have your communication skills changed over time based on doing this work?
They improved because you get to meet so many different personalities, and you get humbled in a way from.
Tell me about that.
It's just, I feel like when I come to work, there's so many personalities, so many things you can learn from them, and it's a humbling thing. It really is. It's rewarding. At the end of the day, you can learn something new. Every day I walk out of work, I learn something new. So it's great.
I completely agree.
Yes.
Sage, what do you have? Your thoughts on that?
So every day really is a different day. You feel different, the residents feel different, so every day you're coming in knowing what needs to be done, but how the day's going to go is new every day, and it brings a lot different joy, different stories you're going to hear. So every day is different, but every day you do leave feeling like you accomplished something, and that you've done something to help someone, and to me that's rewarding, knowing that I was able to do something for someone that they may not have been able to do without me, but they need us and we need them as well. So it's kind of like a give and take relationship. So
that's really awesome. Yes, we become, as hokey as it sounds, but one big family, so to
Absolutely.
speak. We hear the great stories of times gone by that without technology, wars,
Yeah.
struggles, and a lot of friendships occur between
But
residents, staff, and families.
You're able to build friendships with your coworkers as well. Kyle's become a good friend of mine. And you find things in a way that everybody comes together for a reason. The residents, your coworkers, and everyone is meant to be together for a reason.
And what's that
when
reason?
you come together?
At Chestnut
Love.
Knoll, what's the reason for coming
Love
together?
and the residents. You know, we all want to come together for the residents and make sure that they have everything that they need from, like you had said before, the hands-on care, but more than that. Like, so that they have the relationships, they have their own friendships among each other as well. Like everybody, there's so many friendships, relationships that are being built every day.
That's really awesome. So if we were thinking about who should consider applying for Chestnut Knoll, or who do you think should come? What might somebody be thinking, and you'd think like, okay, take the leap, try it.
With me, I would say if you tried different things, like with me, I tried retail, I tried restaurants, you know, give it a shot. You know, you never know if you're gonna love it. You know, it's just you have to have that caring. You know, it's just I would give it a shot. That's what
Okay.
I would do. You know,
Okay,
and
great.
it worked out for me.
Yeah,
so,
great.
Yes.
Anyone that enjoys helping others in any way, that wants to leave their job feeling fulfilled, like feeling like they didn't just go to work that day, and just try it. Even if you think you might not be able to, but you want to leave feeling fulfilled, you want a rewarding job, you want to know that you did something for someone else, then try it. Definitely try it. You don't need to have done it before. You don't need to. You can be worried and scared to try it, but if you are motivated and willing with an open mind to what you are walking into, I think anyone could do it.
Well, that's absolutely true. With the right heart and the right feeling in your heart, you know, anyone can be trained to do the work. And if it doesn't fit for you, then
That's
at
okay.
least that you know you've tried it and you've been trained, and you can go and try something else. But
Absolutely.
yes, most times I think though people find their life's love or a real niche. I know that you have goals for yourself. You know, right now you're engaged in school.
I am.
And so this has become your career
Yeah,
pathway.
and it was something I had never even thought of as a career option. And from the front desk to the caregiving, and now I work in the nursing office, and I'm currently going to school for management of a similar facility, that type of environment. And I never even considered it until
When you
I
were in
just
high
jumped
school?
in and I found what I love.
That's awesome. So we hire individuals from 16 years old and up in our dining services. And as care staff, you need to have a high school diploma, and we will do the training. We're looking for the absolute right hearts to care for our residents, because the reason Chestnut Knoll exists is for the people that we serve and are honored to serve. So if you're interested in working with us, feel free to stop by the building at 120 West 5th Street in Boyertown, Pennsylvania, or go online and check out our website. Like us on Facebook, you can kind of get a feel for all the fun things we do,
Yeah.
right? You might even see a few of us in
Absolutely.
pictures,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And also you can go online and apply. We are always looking for great members to the team. It's funny, even the students who have been started as dietary aides, many of them have gone into the healthcare professions. And with the population aging as it is, you know, you have some job security when you choose this type of field. As the baby boomers go into the age of needing more care, this type of care and services will be in demand. So it won't be something that you'll have to worry about how your job, if you will have a job, where you will have to go for a job. Right there in Boyertown, in the nice little country town, you will be able to work and begin your career or expand your career or join us at any time to be a part of our team. Anything you'd like to say in closing?
We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Come join the family.
Join the family. Absolutely.
Thanks so much for being with us, and in honor of my good friend Dean Leot, who helped me to really care about education of the public, keep good thoughts.